There's my rescue staff is sleeping there on the sofa, cozying up with blankets. I've put my gas heating on. I went away and bought gas for my meter the day I took Skittles out for a walk, and I went away and bought some shopping. And I put gas on the meter, £20. It's going down like anything. It's because of the energy prices though. I took my key with us. I've got a key for my electricity one as well. But I couldn't get £20. The woman in the shop says it wasn't registering. So I've got enough in my electricity just now. But I've been having problems with my key, with my electricity key for the meter. So hopefully it'll work again later, because I'm going to be stuck. I've got enough electricity to do so for a few days, but I'll maybe have to get on to the company to get a new key sent out. So it's annoying. It's not that I didn't want to be stuck with the electric. So I need my electric more than what I need my gas, because I could use an electric fire, whereas my gas, if that goes off, well, I could always boil a kettle for doing dishes or that, you know what I mean? Even though it'll cost a lot, but if the electricity goes off, then I'm sort of like, well, I'm buggered in a way. Right, I'm going to show you something that I bought. I've done these meals. I'm going to be off, well, I'm not going to be off camera. I'll move this. I'm going to have a meal. I put my gas heating on, as I said. It's really cold. I've not had it on all week. I've just been using my stove, my electric stove. But it was cold, so the house is getting a wee bit warm for a bit. Right, this is something that I got. They're really easy. You get 3 different meals. I've done a review on them. This is seafood linguine, and it takes 7 minutes in the microwave, 350 grams. And it's got it's linguine, and it's got Alaskan pollock in it, and carrots, and what else is there in it? Spinach, fish, onions, mushrooms, burnt sugar, whatever that is, chili pepper, thyme, bay leaf, cream, milk, fried onions, as I say, shrimps, what else, squid, yeah, mussels, and as I say, no artificial colours, flavours or preservatives. It takes 7 minutes. I'm going to put it in the microwave. Now I'll put it on. There's not much fish in them really, but what do you expect? You get 3 different kinds of meals for £5 from farm food stores. They're made by farm foods. I'll put it on for 7 minutes, but I'm going to edit this video and I'll show you what it looks like. I'll show you what other ends, if you haven't seen my other video, I'll show you what other kinds you get. It's in here. You see it on the front? I don't know if you can see that. See the 5 meals down here? 3 for £5. You've got a choice. I've had most of them, and most of them are pretty good. The Chinese chicken I wasn't that keen on. The Chinese chicken and rice I wasn't that keen on. So you could get that. You could get the chicken and chorizo with rice. That's pretty good. The Thai chicken curry and rice is fantastic. I love it. The chicken and spinach pasta is cool. The meatball and mozzarella pasta is good, and the chicken and bacon pasta is good. Only didn't expect too much chicken or anything with them, but you could always add a bit of chicken to it. You know, you could always like buy a big bag of chicken breast and cook it and put it in your fridge. Then that's what I do. Then add it to like curries and that. So it's quite handy. But what I'm going to do with this is, because this is a seafood linguine, I've got a bit of fish left. I bought a big bag of fish, it must have been a couple of weeks ago, and it's frozen, and it was really good. It was really good, but I'm not sure how much it cost. I think it was about £6 for it, and it's farm foods again, and it was this stuff. You can see it, whitefish fillets, and it's Alaskan pollock, 100% Alaskan pollock. You could put them in the oven, you could wrap them in foil and put them in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes at gas mark 6 or fan 180, or you could put them in the microwave. I'm going to put one in the microwave because, as I say, there's not a lot of fish in that seafood linguine meal that I've got, so I'd be as well putting the 2 in. I've only got 2 left. See that? And they go in the microwave. It says cook with frozen for 4 minutes. Can you see that? So I'll put them on a dish. And once that's done, that's 7 minutes for that seafood linguine. I'll put them in for 4 minutes. I'm going to edit this video and I will get back to you in a minute and tell you what I think of this seafood linguine. I've had it before. I have had it before, but I'll get back to you and I'll add the white fish fillets to it because, as I said, there's not much fish in it. Does that make sense? Right, I'll be back in a second. Hi, I'm back again. Now, as usual, I always say a wee chat when I'm doing a food review. I got up early this morning. I was really upset with my neighbours reporting us and making up a lot of lies about me going out every day about the dog. I've said it in a couple of videos, and I had been thinking last night maybe I should get rid of the dog, and it was the way I was feeling when I got up this morning. There's no way I'm going to get rid of my dog. I've never had complaints about my staffies. I've always looked after them. So if they want to bullshit, let them go ahead, but I'm not going to get rid of my staffy. This morning I thought, when I woke up, maybe I should. I'm not going to. I got a message from System Skynet here on YouTube, Frankie, and he's writing off. He says, "Dinna get rid of your dog. You'll hate yourself for it." I would hate myself for it. Then apart from that, I don't want you hating us, Frankie. And then David would hate us as well, if I was to do that. As I say, I've never had complaints. I've had dogs for 20 years. I've had 3 staffies and I've had a border collie, and there's never been any complaints ever made. So I think this is all because I had a fight with them a couple of weeks ago. That's what it was. I think that's them just trying to like shit stir a bit, and it's not going to happen. So I'm just going to say, fuck you. It's not happening. And we're just not going to get annoyed at yours because it's not worth it. We could all bullshit. Okay, I mean, we could all come up with a wee bullshit. But, no. Right, so this is the seafood linguine. I've took it off after 5 minutes. And I'm going to put my fish on. See the fish, the white pollock? I've got 2 bitties there. They go in the microwave for 4 minutes. So I'll put that on a plate. And Skittles, my rescue staff, he's going to get a bit of that. Skittles will get 1, and I'll eat 1. Give them it when it's cold. Because fish is good for dogs actually, they're good for the coats, the oil and that. Well, that's frozen fish, but fish is good. He likes fish anyway, so that's good. So this goes on for 4 minutes. That's that. Be back again in a couple of seconds, okay? Right, so I'm back again. I'm just waiting on my microwave fish getting ready, the white fish fillets. They're quite good, 800 gram bag. I think they were about £6 for them from Farm Foods. High protein, low fat. Handy, a big bag of them, handy. Even good in curries, I like a fish curry. Right, I was watching a video last night on YouTube. It was I think the YouTuber was I Love Gran Canaria. And he films quite a lot of Gran Canaria, but he also films a place in Gran Canaria called Mas Palomas. And I was there, I've been there a couple of times. I took David there back in 2008 after my dad died, and we went. But I've never ever been to the Gay Pride. They do a massive Gay Pride in Mas Palomas. I've got the thing on my fridge, don't know if you can see it. See it, Mas Palomas Gay Pride. But they also do a Winter Pride. Well, their Winter Pride is on just now, and I think it's on for like a week. And I'm going to shut these curtains, wait. Get a lot of famous groups performing at a place called the Jumbo Centre. Now the Jumbo Centre is a big shopping centre, but mostly everything is gay in it. It's all owned by gay people. It's gay nightclubs and bars, and it's fantastic. I like it. It's good if you're gay, and you wouldn't want to go there if you're homophobic, put it that way. But yeah, it's good, and they have a lot of drag shows and that on. But I was watching this video last night on YouTube. The guy, I think it's I Love Canaries, and he does a lot of videos, and the one last night he was doing was Winter Pride, and it was coming from Mas Palomas, you know, and they were all heading off. It was around about, must have been about tea time. They were all heading off to the Jumbo Centre, a lot of them marching, you know, with their rainbow flags and drag queens and everything. It was a good video. And then they end up in the Jumbo Centre and they watch a big stage show, you know. And it's called Winter Pride. I think it's on for like a whole week. Never ever been to it. Never ever been to the Gay Pride in Mas Palomas, but I have been to Mas Palomas a couple of times. And it's a super place. They've got fantastic beach. Got fantastic beaches. When I was there with David, when I took David, we decided to do a safari. We went on a safari for one day and we took from early morning all the way around the whole island of Gran Canaria, up in the big mountains and everything. And it was super. I loved it. Right, I'm going to be back in a second. I'm just going to pause this. I'm going to get my seafood linguine, which come from Farm Foods as well. And I'm going to use some of this whitefish fillets, which is Alaskan Pollock in it. And I'll tell you what I think, okay? Right, so I'm back again. And this is the Alaskan Pollock that I've cooked. You see it? And I'm going to give, I think I'll give one bitty a whirl. You see it? It's in the microwave for 4 minutes. Smells good. There was quite a lot of water came out of it being frozen. But I'm going to give, in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Skittles, I think I'll give him a whole bit, eh? I'll give him a whole bit. I'll put it in his dish. Here it is, here. And I'll put it in his dish. I'll put all the gravy from the fish in it. So what I'm going to do with this is, it's just an idea, you know, just an idea, because these meals are cheap. I'm going to chop it up, the white pollock. It probably needs, I would say it probably needs 1 more minute to cook. It's almost done. It's a little bit undercooked. It's a little bit undercooked here. See that? Use my fingers. So what I'm going to do is that's that on the plate. I'm going to get my seafood linguine and I'm going to put this on with that. So that's the seafood linguine here, which is it's got bits what do you call it, squid, and it's also got pollock in it. So I've added my own pollock to it as well. Just mix that around in it. That looks a bit more better, eh? There's more fish that way. And I'll pop this in the microwave just for another, I would say another 2 minutes. And then we'll give it a taste. And I'll tell you what it's like. Okay, so clear that. Put it on for 2 minutes. And I'll tell you what this meal's like. I'll show you again if you've just joined the video halfway through. It's seafood linguine. Now, as I say, you get 5 of these different meals for £5 and they're quite good. 350 gram bag. So that's quite good. And also the whitefish fillets that I've added to it. Wild caught, skinless, boneless Alaskan Pollock fillets. And I've got one of these. And these are packed in China. Just got to tell you, Alaskan Pollock caught by trawlers in the Pacific Ocean, packed in China. And I think this was about £6. So I'm going to give it a taste. As always, I'm going to pause the video again and I'll be back in a second, okay? Right, so here I am back again, and Skittles is down there at his dish, and he is scoffing. When I say scoffing, he's absolutely eating it. Eating that whitefish pollock that I gave him a whole one with all the juice off it, and I've added it to some of his dry food, some of his dry wags food. Right, this is the seafood linguine, Farm Foods, and I've added one of these to Farm Foods whitefish pollock. And this is what it's turned out like. I don't know if you can see that. See that? So, yeah. Using a Chromebook, it's a bit awkward. Maybe I can show you here. See? And you've got your linguine with your sort of tomato sauce and everything. And there's the big bits of whitefish pollock that I've put in it. Because there wasn't really quite a lot of fish in it, as I say, seafood. So I'll give it a taste, tell you what I think. Skittles drinking water there. Now, as I said, there's already pollock in this when you buy it, but we adding more makes the dish a lot better. The fish itself, which was in the packet, the seafood linguine, is okay. It's not rubbery. Sometimes when you do these things, they turn out a bit rubbery, but this is okay. The linguine is soft. It's got bits of carrots and spinach in it and everything. Red pepper. It's really nice. I love seafood. I used to eat a lot of seafood when I went to Gran Canaria. That's what I was speaking about earlier on. Used to love their seafood dishes. But yeah, this is nice. This is really nice. You could always add chilli to that if you wanted. Spice it up a bit. But it's nice the way it is. So that's my dish. The seafood linguine and my whitefish fillets. I'll get going just now. Have a super day, super Saturday. Take care. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, could you maybe consider it? It would help. And I'll be back very soon with another video. As I say, have a super Saturday. All the best for Murdo. Hungry nuts. Bye for now. Take care.